Testing. This should be good. I think. Testing. Oh my god. Almost turned off my PlayStation with my feet. Whoops. So 16 people. I was expecting a fuller grid, to be honest. Okay, 17. Just 2 more, or 1 more, will satisfy. Okay, where's Penrose, bro? Penrose. Is he not here? Let me check attendance. Ooh. Hail diver. $19, perfect. Maybe 1 more. Wait, what? Maximo. No, where's Penrose though? Penrose is doing tier 1, bro. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Well, let's see if all our championship contenders are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, what? Where's Azaman? What? Not my beloved. I mean, he said he didn't do attendance. Oh my god. He's not racing. I mean, that basically means he's out of the fight. Or no. Bro, he's closest. He's 162 points. 19 points behind the championship leader. I mean, he's going to be out of the championship if he misses this, pretty much. So, then Ravi Spaghetti is going to have to do good. And Adam. Where's Adam? There he is. Okay. That's manageable. We are starting. So, welcome guys to the penultimate race of TTRL Season 3 here at China. It's going to be a five-way battle going into this race, and at least I think a three-way battle going into the finale next week at Suzuka. We're finally back to a normal race weekend. Last weekend was a sprint. The week before that was a 100% race. So this is our first time since, I think, what was it, Silverstone, that we're having a normal race format, race weekend. Yes, I didn't just wake up, but I mean, in my head, I just woke up. Alright, what was I gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna check the calendar. Where is it? There it is. Dun. Yeah, since Baku. My bad. Yeah, so last normal weekend we had was in Baku. Woohoo! But one of our championship contenders is going to be absent today. It's going to be Azaman, third in the Drivers' Championship. Oh, and it's raining for Q1. That's one way to start up the penultimate race. This is going to be interesting. Curious if anybody's going to go on wets. I doubt it, but, you know. But damn, rain right away. It's not going to benefit our championship leader, Pavlison. He's running low wings here, apparently. And, yeah, it's raining, so he better hope that the rain disappears soon. But who's going to be our first guy to come out on track? I missed Adam told me howdy. Yo, what's up, bro? Okay, first guy out is going to be a Ferrari, I think, of who's that? Oh, Ravi Spaghetti. He is fourth place in the Drivers' Championship. It's going to be interesting. Maybe we're going to have the pace switch a little bit. You know, we're going to have a few different people at the top of the grid in qualifying due to the rain. But everybody's, you know, favorites, or most, not favorite, but everybody voted in the main in the T2 chat who they think is going to win tonight. And obviously Pavlison, our championship leader, got the most votes, so he's expect Funny Wave Band. I don't miss Funny Wave Band after what he did in Baku, but hopefully he doesn't bring that behavior here into the penultimate race. Some new guys, Forestal Waif, first time seeing him. Haven't seen Devils in a mid solo, never seen him. but Ravi Spaghetti doesn't have too much traffic behind him. He has a decent gap. So also Tornado Kane, first time seeing him. It's gonna be interesting. You know, there's a few question marks on some people's pace here. China is a pretty difficult circuit, I would say, to kind of get the setup right, because you got a lot of spirals, but you also have a pretty long straight. Yeah. So Salt and Keppa, Cam McKenzie, JJ, Adam, Maximo, Richie, Honey Badger, and Devils still in the pit. So Ravi Spaghetti's starting his lap now. Behind him is a Mercedes. I think I already passed him. Maddie's right behind him as well, also starting his lap. But he does have a little bit of traffic behind him. That's, I think, an Alpine of Tornado Kane. We're going to see a few people start to struggle out here. The rainy conditions. But let's see what Ravi Spaghetti is going to set for his first lap. He does have a little bit of traffic ahead of him, but they do move aside. Let's look on board. See how he's doing here. Obviously the spiral's a little difficult here. Looks like he's taking it pretty cautious. So the game is glitching a lot for me. Locking up a lot coming into this corner here. But he is leaving a lot of battery for the straight. I'd assume he's gonna start dumping it right now. Yep. Right behind him you can see the Mercedes of Maddie and the Alpine of Tornado kind of struggling a little bit on exit. Oh, really struggling to get that apex, but he's managing it all right. Coming into the final corner here. Let's see what the first time of the session is going to be. It's going to be a 149.553. Maddie right behind him. Let's see if he can beat it. No. He, Tornado, 40 milliseconds off of him. Maddie's like 3/10 off of him. Let's see who else is finishing their lap. That's a Red Bull and that's a McLaren. Forestal Waif going the fastest here, the 149.393. Also, Sevi Jr. He's not gonna go up much. Right. Pavlison, he fastest so far, has provisional pole. He is predicted to be the fastest this weekend, but he does have Forestal Waif right behind him. Also, where was it? I'm looking for oh, Honey Badger's still on an owl lap. But I'm curious, are they gonna do a few runs? Oh, RK7 going fastest with a 148, almost flat, around 148.1. But the question is, are they gonna just keep doing laps on high fuel, and as the track dries, they'll get quicker? Or will they just pit and wait to go for their final runs here in Q1? A lot of yellow flags. WL9 validating his lap. Honey Badger getting started on his hot lap. Something going on between Ravi Spaghetti and Tornado. But it looks like they're going to be coming into the pits now. Oh no. Ravi Spaghetti's just going in circles. He doesn't even have any battery, to be honest. Tornado going into the pits. A lot of yellow flags going on here as Funny Wave Band lets the Williams through. A lot of invalid laps. Sevi Jr. Ken McKenzie validating his outlap. But JJ Hudson apparently with the purple sector. So let's see if he can get provisional pole here in Q1. Also saving a lot of battery for that straight. As we see a lot of yellow flags on the back straight as people let the faster cars through. JJ's really struggling on exit. He had a lot of wheel spin there. But apparently he did get a purple second sector as well. Could be because the track is drying up a lot, or... But I mean the track, it is still raining, so it's not really drying up. But you know, as drivers get their runs in, they pave some dry paths. So that could make drivers go faster. Maximo going up to P3. But let's see JJ here. Where is he gonna go for his first run? He did win the sprint that was raining in Barcelona last weekend. So he looks pretty rapid in the rain. I think he's gonna have provisional pole. Yes, he will, with a massive gap to second with a 147.699. Well, really fast. He does look like one of the more rapid guys in the rain here. RK7, Pavlison though, he is improving a whole second and like a half coming into the final sector here. Oh, a lot of wheel spin coming out the penultimate corner. Hell Driver going up to second, close behind JJ, but Pavlison, is he going to get provisional pole? Yes, he will with the 146.5, a whole entire second almost faster than JJ. So we do see people are getting faster and faster and faster as time goes on, because the track is starting to have more optimal lines that drivers can take, you know. But it's pretty big gaps from first down to 16th, because obviously it's raining. That's what you expect to see. Can't tell if they're on in laps. I think Hell Driver's on an in lap. Yeah, he is. He's on none. Ravi Spaghetti also in lap. RK7, Sevi. What about Richie? Yeah, also Maximo. What about Honey Badger? It looks like he is on a hot lap. Yes, he is. Coming into the final corner, will he take provisional pole from his teammate and championship rival? Nope. But he will move up to P4 though. That's good, but not good enough for pole position. Only two people in the garage right now. So we do see Tornado on his outlap now, letting traffic through. But Forest Wave, he was on provisional pole at the start of the session. Now he's dropped down all the way to P16. Let's see how he does for this first sector. It's going to be a 27.6 for his first sector. 27.6. Almost the same as provisional pole position driver Pavlison's first sector. So he is in contention for provisional pole here in Q1. But I mean, it is just Q1. But the problem is the track is starting to get drier now, as the rain is starting to slow down. So it is, you know, super early. As we see Sawin Keppa going up to P2, RK7 going to provisional pole with a 145.3. That's really rapid there. Definitely it's going to be a challenge for the drivers. Maximo going up to P2. Hello, bro. 146 flat almost. Oh, Foresto coming into the final corner. Does have a lot of battery to play with on the straight, but it's not going to be enough. But it will be enough for him to go to P2 right in front of his teammate Maximo. Hey, hold up, I think Foresto's like the actual McLaren driver, not a reserve. Because I've never seen him on track, but I think he's Is he the actual driver? Let me see. McLaren. No, he's not. My bad. That's Pickard, apparently. As Pallison snatches pole position back from our RK7 with a 144.4. Just getting faster and faster and faster here. Son kept into the pits. Hell driver on an outlap. Sevi Jr. up to P2 with a 145.2. Honey Badger, he did drop down all the way to P11, P12 now. As Richie moves up to P4. But so he is around a 2nd and 3/10 improvement so far. That's not going to be enough for provisional pole. But we are starting to see a little bit of a traffic buildup. Not so many drivers on track, but they are pretty close together. So let's see if Honey Badge, where Honey Badger is going to be with this improvement here. But we do have a full grid, it's not to forget. So we will have 5 eliminations after Q1. Honey Badger going up to P4. Not good enough, not good enough. But it is just Q1, to be honest. So can't judge him yet. Do see a few a yellow flag there as Richie lets the V car past. A little McLaren pit lane pile up there, having a little double stack, unsuccessful one, but I mean it's qualifying. So Sevi Jr. I think he's doing he's harvesting. Pavlison, let's see, Pavlison's also. So what it looks like they did is they had a cooldown lap where they let their battery regenerate, and now they're going out for another run. So Pavlison's doing that, as well as Helldriver, as well as Sevi Jr. Which I think that is the right strategy, given how the weather is acting right now. Funny way bend into the pits, almost locking up into the wall there. Richie on an in-lap, I think, or a cooldown. Pavlison 4/10 up. He's trying to improve on his provisional pole. Mostly get practice for Q3 if it's raining. My game is horrendous in terms of lag today. Just look at the lag. You're going to see it on the exit there. Okay, I say that and it doesn't lag. But give it a sec right here. Ravi Spaghetti, though, with provisional pole, Hell Driver with provisional pole now. As we see people getting in more laps, but there is a lot of opportunity for the people behind, for basically for Ravi Spaghetti and Adam. They are behind Azaman in the Drivers' Championship, but Azaman is not going to be making this race. So it is a good opportunity for them to try to maximize points in this really tight championship battle. Pavlison, let's see where he's going to go with this lap. It's going to be provisional pole, 143.3, around a 10th quicker than Hell Driver. I think that's it for the guys that just finished their laps. I'm not too sure. Ravi Spaghetti letting traffic through. Honey Badger on a hot lap, if I'm not mistaken. But that doesn't matter too much. These guys, they already have Q2 secured. The main guys here, JJ Hudson, he is on a hot lap, but he is right on the limit. He should be good. He does have a 3-second improvement coming into Sector 3. Massive spin to the... I don't even know. But it's going to be provisional pole, so he is safe. Let's see who else is at risk here. Maddie is on out lap. Sain Kepa is at risk. Let's see, Sain Kepa. He is getting to the end of his lap now, onto the back straight. No, he's harvesting. He's going to do his hot lap in a little bit. Honey Badger going ahead of his teammate with a 143. Okay, who else is at danger here? Let's see, watch Tornado. He is right in the back. But he just got started on his lap, so we'll come back to him later. Solo. Solo is, Solo, 3.5 second almost improvement coming into Sector 3 here. He should be safe, but he does have a lot of traffic ahead. I think that's Saw and Keppa probably moving aside for him. Coming into the final corner now. He's going to use all his battery down to the line. Where is he going to go? He's going to go to provisional pole with the 142.6. And now everybody in the bottom 5 is on a hot lap. As the timer ends, Saw and Keppa barely making it. Getting started on his hot lap. Maddie also Sector 1. Burl Sector 2. But the first guy to finish his lap is probably going to be Tornado. Let's see if he's going to be safe. I think he will. Oh, but Maximo, you know, he did have good pace around the start of the session, but it looks like it's over for him. He's not going to make it to Q2. DRS enabled right at the end. This is going to highly benefit Saw and Keppa and all those guys in the back that have not gotten to the back straight yet as Tornado goes with the provisional pole. That's bad for Maximo. He's already out of Q1. But also, Funny Wave Band, Forestal, even RK7 is at danger here. Now these guys have DRS. They're almost 100% going to make it out of the bottom 5. Helldriver going up to provisional pole there. It's over for them. It's bad. It's looking bad. RK7 almost in the drop down zone. As we see Funny Wave Band get into the drop down zone, but Saw and Keppa, Maddie, and Burl still have not finished their laps. As we see, oh no, oh not Adam. Adam, he's 5th in the Drivers' Championship. Just 29 points behind the championship leader, and he's out in Q1. Even Richie's out in Q1. And I think that's it. That DRS being activated by the game at the end there really harmed the back of the midfield. Richie out of Q1. Ravi Spaghetti out of Q1. He's 4th in the Drivers' Championship. Less than 30 points behind the leader. So that's not great. But Pavlison and Honey Badger, the top 2 in the Drivers' Championship, slightly, almost not making it into Q2 there. RK7 did save himself at the end with the provisional pole. But that was very tight, very scary at the end there for the drivers. As we see, so one of the championship contenders isn't here. The two of them didn't make it to Q2. Only 2 out of the 5 championship contenders are going to make it into Q2, which that'll be Pavlison and Honey Badger. RK7 going on the softs? I did not notice that. He went on the softs to take provisional pole by only a 10th. I'm about to take pole in Q1 by a 10th. Also, Maddie went on the softs. Interesting. So only 2 drivers were able to make use of the softs in Q1. But that is pretty interesting. Q2. It's not raining, thankfully, for the drivers. Ravi Spaghetti raging in the T2 paddock. Yeah, not too many happy reactions in the paddock after that Q1, but, you know, it's not raining in Q2, so they should be happy. I'm good. about you? As you see, Tornado, is he gonna head out on the inters? I mean, is the track like wet? Mm-mm. Yeah, I didn't. I was kind of hard to get to everybody there at the end of Q1. I didn't really see that, but yeah. Congrats though, making it to Q2 because that was definitely a challenge at the end. Okay, so damn, 1 millisecond is crazy. So first out in Q2, it's gonna be JJ Hudson. Behind him, right behind him, is gonna be Burl. Not the smartest driver, to be honest. And right behind him is gonna be Honey Badger. So everybody's on the softs. Track is good enough for softs. Cam McKenzie behind the top 3 pack. Also, I think that's Salt and Keppa. No, Funny Wave Band up there. And Tornado. But Salt and Keppa actually doesn't have any traffic so far ahead of him or behind him, really. So he did time that pretty good. Just has to hope nobody interrupts him when he gets started on his lap. So, you know, everybody, I can see the rain in the track, like in the tarmac, but it's, you know, good enough for softs. No need for inters. We might see a little bit of a loss of grip if the track is a little wet, but, you know, they should be fine. JJ letting Burtle through. Smart decision, I'd say. Let's just look at Burl. We'll see the other guys behind him. Where's Burl? There he is. Invalidated right before he starts his lap. So that first run, yep, useless for Burl. JJ going right past. He did not invalidate his first run. So that's good on him. But there is a little bit of traffic there for Honey Badger, and he has, you know, good luck on that, Penguin. Well, they should be good, but let's keep looking at what is his name? Oh, nice. Let's keep looking at, who was it? JJ. JJ, where's, oh, there's my boy JJ. He's fast in the rain usually. I don't know. He is pretty decently fast in the dry, you know, looking at Barcelona, but oh, and it, god damn, a horrible exit there. He just lost traction coming out of that corner, and that first run is over for him. He should be thankful that his car is still working. That could have been a Q2 ender right there. So let's move on from that. Honey Badger then should be the first guy to finish a lap. You know, Burl invalidating, JJ spinning out. You know, Honey Badger's the sole survivor of that little mini pack. So let's see, getting a pretty good exit there, maximizing his battery usage. Coming into the final corner here, taking that little shortcut, using his battery, using the DRS. Going to be obviously pole 133.1. So let's see if Cam McKenzie's going to beat that. No, he won't. Who's behind him? Oh, Red Bull. Funny Wave Band, he does beat that. What about the Mercedes? No. Burl, not too sure. But Funny Wave Band, provisional pole. Well, by only around 20 milliseconds to Honey Badger. So that's nice to see, you know. Back to the usual tight qualifying times between these 20 drivers. Oh, 15 drivers, my bad. Here. But Devils, apparently he's has some purple sectors. Let's see if he's going to take provisional pole here. Using all his battery there in the back. I mean, a lot of his battery in the back straight. Sevy Jr., provisional pole, only 9 milliseconds faster than Funny Wave Band. As we see the gaps just start to get tighter and tighter as people get their runs in. Devils now, let's see if he can get into that that top two. So Devils, he's gonna go up to provisional pole. 130, 133 and half a tenth. So that's only around 3 tenths quicker than Sevi Jr. Top three looking really tight. Where's Pavlison, man? Is he on a lap? No. He's on out lap. Yeah, it is. It's great to see. Solo. No. Okay, WL9. Wait, man, everybody's on hot laps. Confusing. Okay, Burl going up to top 5 there. 5th place. Devil stopping, letting traffic through. As we see the track start to get heavy traffic right now. WL9 starting his hot lap, ending his first sector now. Lock up there for Maddie. Let's just watch. Pallison just started his lap. So we'll go Maddie, then we'll go WL9, then we'll go Pallison. So let's watch. Maddie coming here into the final sector. Onto the back straight. Maximizing his battery usage. Now he's going to get DRS in a second, I think. Yes, he will. I think that's JJ Hudson right behind him. And Cam McKenzie. Could be wrong. Could be RK7 and, yeah, JJ. Okay. Through the penultimate corner. Let's see where Maddie's going to go. Is it going to be provisional pole? Is he going to be in the top 3? And it's going to be P9. GG's. WL9. Let's see where he's going to go. Ooh. He's going to go to P6. Okay. Pallison now our championship leader. Let's go on board with him. Always getting the slipstream. Ooh. The slipstream from Devils. I don't know if that was intentional. I mean, they're not teammates, but maybe that was just perfect car placement and timing there by Pavlison. Coming into the final corner, our championship leader. Where is he going to be in Q2? It's going to be provisional pole, 132.2. Rapid compared to the guys behind him there. Around 9 tenths quicker than Devils. That's interesting. Sevi Jr., he should be able to move up to P2. Because it said he's around, I think it was a tenth quicker than his personal best. So, and he spins. Breaks his wing there, coming out of the penultimate corner. A lot of people are struggling with grip here. I mean, it's China. WL9... I think he's on an end lap. No, he's invalidated. Okay. Who else is doing their runs? Maddie into the pits. Hell Driver, I think, is going to be the next guy to cross the line for his hall lap. Actually, JJ should be on a lap. No, sector 1. So JJ. Okay, it's okay, bro. Don't be embarrassed. Many more are to come this race weekend. So I mean tonight, really. It's gonna be I'm expecting a few of those. I don't know who to watch. Let's go to just Hell Driver. I think he's he's about to finish. Oh, into the pits. God. Oops. Confusing. Okay, JJ. He's on an actual lap. What about that Williams ahead of him? Or Alpine, actually. Ravi Spaghetti joins the session after he rage quit after that Q1 elimination. Show me that Alpine. Yeah, it is an Alpine. Solo. No, he's not on a hot lap. Or if he is, he's 10 seconds slower. JJ Hudson, though, gaining a lot in the final sector there. I think he might have... gaining a lot in the second sector where he spun last time. Pavlison retiring early. It isn't really stupid. I mean, the track is dry. DRS is on the whole time. He should easily be safe. So JJ Hudson, let's see how his first proper lap is going to be. Where it's going to put him. Yeah, I know they are. It's really nice to see all these close times. Wow. I didn't even know it was that close. JJ Hudson going up to okay, no. Where is he? Where is JJ? How? Gosh, it's so close between second all the way down to 15th in Q2 here. All those guys from second to 15th are separated by around half a second. Pavlison being the only guy out of that lap time range with a 132.2. But aside from Pavlison, the grid is insanely close here in Q2. So it's going to be tight for the guys that are in the drop zone. So JJ, all right. So for the guys in the drop down zone, Cam McKenzie and RK7 are on outlaps. Who's ahead? It's going to be RK7. He's going to be the first guy of from the drop down zone to set his lap. As JJ Hudson is going to have to rush in the pits, hop on some new softs, and go for his final run. If he's planning to do that. So also Devils is on a hot lap. I mean, he's in the drop down zone, so it's whatever. Let's focus on the guys that are not very safe. There he is, RK7 coming through the penultimate corner. Now through the final corner. Now he's about to start his hot lap. Also, RK7 is about to start his hot lap. I mean, this is RK7, my bad. Cam McKenzie's about to start his hot lap. So, a lot of people, 6 people still in the pits. 2 guys on hot laps, Devils and RK7. Now Cam McKenzie as well. So, yeah, let's just watch. See if RK7 is going to be safe this time. I think he was on pole for Q1, wasn't it? On the soft tires, if I remember correctly. Not too sure, to be honest. RK7 running the Antonelli helmet in a Sauber. Interesting. I think that's a Cam McKenzie letting... is Cam McKenzie done with his final run? Yeah, I think he spun maybe in the first sector because he's 7 seconds down on his personal best. So it's pretty much over for Cam McKenzie. He's out of Q2 pretty much. He doesn't have enough time to go out again, except if he has extra fuel, which I highly doubt it. RK7, let's see where he's gonna go. You know, it's a really, really tight grid, but I think because it's really tight, he's gonna probably go up a lot, given his 5/10 improvement coming out of second sector, and RK7 is gonna go to P2 with a 132.6 almost. All right, let's watch Solo. I think Solo should be the first guy after them to finish. Still in the first sector though. I mean, okay, let's watch other dudes. Devils, he's done. That's his in lap. What about the Mercedes? Maddie's on his out lap. Okay, Honey Badger, he's about to finish his lap. Let's see where he goes. He is second in the Drivers' Championship. He did lose the championship lead after last weekend in Barcelona. So here in Q2, he's going to go up to... Not up? No, it didn't give me it. Up to P3 there. A lot of people running, guys, so if I miss you, I'm trying. Savvy starting his out lap. What is that, Slon Kepa? Yeah, starting his starting their hot laps. Also, JJ about to start his hot lap. That Ferrari of WL9 about to start his hot lap. Also, the Mercedes of Burl about to start his hot lap. Hell Driver about to finish his lap. He's gonna go up to P5. That's great for him. Now he's pretty much safe. Solo, he goes up to P8. So now in the drop down zone we have Maddie, JJ Hudson, Cam McKenzie, Sultan Kepa, and Tornado. I think Sultan Kepa's the first guy out, or Maddie actually. I think it's Maddie. Maddie. Yeah. Maddie's going to be the next guy to finish his lap. As the clock hits 0 now, everybody's on their final runs. Devil's already done. Also, RK7 and Pallison retiring. They're safe for Q3. Maddie, though, he's not. So let's see where he's going to go. Coming into the final corner, he does have a lot of battery left compared to others. With the power DRS, he's going to go too. It's so slow, man. It's not telling me right away. He's going to go to P6. Alright, he's safe. Mostly. JJ. Yeah, JJ. Actually, no, Son Keppa. Oh, that's not Son Keppa. There you go. Son Keppa now. He's right in the drop-down zone. He's... Oh, it's going to be tight. Is he going to go up? He's going to go to P6. He's safe. JJ Hudson. Where's he going to go? He's going to go to P4. He's safe. Tornado. Mr. Tornado. WL9 does not improve. He's out in Q2. P5. He's safe. So... Wait, WL9 is still on his lap. No, he's done. He's done. It's the AI driving. Solo. He's done, I think, as well. Solo. Yeah, he's done. So that is pretty much over for Q2. As we have Sevi Jr. Barely missing out there on Q3. Funny Wave Band also barely missing out, as both of them did not improve from their first runs. Solo missing out in Q3, WL9 out, and Cam McKenzie out. Not great for them, obviously, but no championship contenders out of Q2 this time. Yeah, I know, bro. So, Q3, I hope for rain, because I just want, I want y'all to suffer, to be honest. But it is pretty close, though. For the top 10 here in Q2, 8 tenths between 10th and 1st. Dun, ding, dong. Q3 should be interesting, even if it's dry. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. Are you lads ready for Q3? It's gonna be dry. Unfortunately, I wanted wet, but maybe the race will be wet. You know, might Uno reverse me. Not tires, I know that. Okay, we're good. So that's our top 10 here for the penultimate race. In qualifying is going to be Tornado, Son Keppa, JJ, Burl, Maddie, Pavlison, RK7, Honey Badger, Devils, and Helldriver. So those are all the guys that made it to Q3. The first guy out, I think that's a McLaren. No, that's not a McLaren. That's a Haas, right? It should be JJ. Yes, I got it right. Haha. So he's gonna have the track to himself for now. Anybody else dare to exit the pits? It's gonna be a what is that up front? That's, I think, a Aston of Honey Pallison or Honey Badger. RK7 disconnecting. Interesting. Yeah, as we see a few more people come out. Still a lot of people in the pits. Actually, no, it's just the only people on track right now is Tornado and JJ. Oh, that's the two Mercedes, the two Silver Arrows, I think. Yep, two Silver Arrows coming out of the garage right there. But JJ getting to the back straight now. Son Keppa coming out the pits. Let's watch JJ. Hopefully he doesn't, spin it this time. No offense, it's just China, you know. Everybody loves to do donuts. Unintentional donuts. The two silver arrows might help each other out with DRS, with the slipstream, if they're, you know, they're built like that. Hell Driver has a little bit of traffic behind him. He does have, I think that's Honey Badger right behind him. Also, Slon Keppa does have traffic ahead of him. That's going to be Pavlison right ahead of him. So JJ Hudson now starting his hot lap and the first hot lap of Q3 here in China. Let's see where he's going to go. I mean, obviously he just started, but can somebody like just bin into a wall, you know? Give me something. Come on, Silver Arrows. Bin into each other. But I doubt Honey Badger's just gonna just... I mean, he could just steal the slipstream from, I mean, try to slip this slipstream from Hell Driver during his hot lap. Ding dong ding dong. Alright. Let's just watch Honey Badger. I mean, I don't know. I think Honey Badger's trying to get the slipstream here. JJ Hudson already at the back straight now. Let's see what the first lap of the session is going to be like. In Q2 we were getting into like the 132s. Maybe we can get into the lower 132s. Maybe 131. You know, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. As the only two guys in the pits right now is RK7, which I think he disconnected, and Devils. So JJ Hudson, what's the first lap of the session going to be? It's going to be a 132.9. Obviously that's going to, I think, get broken pretty quickly. Tornado, maybe he can snatch provisional pole from JJ. Going so slow, bro. Go faster. And Tornado is gonna go up to provisional pole with a 132.5. Let's see the Mercedes, the Silver Arrows here. I don't know if they helped each other out. Doesn't look like it. You know, Burl leaving his teammate to rot. I'm joking. But Burl's gonna go up to provisional pole with a 132.391. We'll see. Right behind him is going to be Hell Driver. Still has the Honey Badger right up his, you know. But I don't. Maybe Honey Badger got slipstream. I can't tell. We'll see right now. Hell Driver, not pole. What about Honey Badger? Honey Badger. Going up to P3. Pavlison though going up to provisional pole. You know. This guy's rapid. Slon Keppa, I mean, can he beat that? I don't think so, nah. It's gonna be close, but I mean, not really close, but it'll be something. Who's that behind him? JJ? JJ's on an in lap. That's whatever. Devil's on an out lap now. RK7 looks like he reconnected. That's good. So pretty much everybody is on their in laps right now except Devils and RK7. I think he's already started his hot lap. Yes, he has. Williams slowing down a lot for some reason. No, Alpine, my bad. Who? Devils apparently has the fastest first sector. Well, let's watch here. Let's watch RK7. See what he can do. It is quite interesting, you know. It is the penultimate race. You know, unfortunately, one of our championship contenders, as a man, just didn't pull up to the race. I don't know why. But that's sad as hell, you know. I wanted a 5-way battle. Now it's guaranteed a 4-way battle. Coming into the finale next week at Suzuka. But I mean, I don't care, bro. I'll take a 3-4-way battle. Both of them are amazing. But, you know, Adam out in Q1. And also, Spaghetti out in Q1. So, it's looking like it might just be a More of a 1v1 for the championship and coming into Suzuka, but you know, it is just qualifying. Adam might make a good comeback, you know. Yeah, I know. It's sad to see you always get out, man. But, you know, Adam might make a comeback, for example. You know, Ravi might make a comeback. You know, we can't tell. They might do some interesting strategy, interesting safety car pit stop calls, you know. So it's not really, can't really say too much until the race is over. But let's see Devils. I think he's going to provisional, right? Or is he already done? No, he's already done. So everybody's pretty much in the pits, just waiting for their to go on their final runs. So it's quite boring. Just two guys on track that are already done with their runs. I mean, Devils is practicing, I guess. I mean, doesn't have enough battery to actually do a run. But, you know, at least he's trying. But in terms of the Constructors' Championship, it's pretty much sealed for Aston Martin. I mean, the only guy they really have against them is McLaren, and McLaren was really good when they had, what was his name? Chaza, I think it was, on the team. Chaza got them, like, I think 100-ish points. So after he moved up to Tier 1, I think, it's been not much progress for the team and the Constructors. But Aston, you know, top two in the drivers, also leading the Constructors. Yeah, it's pretty much sealed for Aston, I would say, for the Constructors. I mean, it's a good team, no hate, you know. But yeah, but the Drivers' Championship, you know, that's where the real question is. That's where, you know, the real entertainment is. So just as the track gets empty, we see two people come out the pits. It's going to be, I think that's a Mercedes, and not only one guy coming out the pits. Never mind. No, it's JJ. Ugh, can't see that from that far. Oh, Pavlison asked for an invite. I mean, not Pavlison, RK7. I mean, he already got invited, but I'm just curious if I even have him added. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think so. Meh. At least he didn't need me. So only one guy on track. Okay, never mind. 4 guys on track now. Burrow's the first. No, not Burrow, man. JJ, the first guy on track. There's the other 3 guys, 4 or 5 guys. 5, 6 guys. They're pretty close together. Okay, 6, 7 guys. I just keep saying it and the number, and then more people come out the pits. Yeah, so now the only guy in the pits is RK7. I think he should come out pretty soon. Like right now, bro. Get out the pits, gang. Think he's playing Ferrari strategy, maybe. Like, bro, he doesn't have time. If he wants to come out right now, he's gonna have to cut the whole entire track. Yeah, I think it's over for RK7. Yeah, he's not setting a lap. So, I don't know. Maybe he ran out of, he wanted to save a set of softs or something. Or he ran out of tires. Not too sure. But the first guy to start their final run here in Q3 is going to be JJ. RK7 was disconnected. I thought he got reconnected. I guess he disconnected again. Oh, he did disconnect again. So that's sad. Well, that's going to be Q3 over for him. I mean, he's not in the worst position, but obviously he's going to go down a little bit. Unfortunate. Like, literally unfortunate to see there. But I guess that's how it goes. So JJ Hudson apparently with the purple sector here. As the track, you know, is getting grippier for their final runs. Let's see where he's going to go. There's a lot of traffic, though. Poor Alpine, a Red Bull, a Mercedes, a Williams, and an Aston. Honey Badger starting his hot lap. Let's look around a little bit. Son, Keppa, Tornadoes, all starting their hot laps now. They all kind of spread out a little bit more, but JJ has like no traffic. It's good and bad because like those guys like that Mercedes and that Williams right there, I think like those guys now they spread out a little bit. Not too sure, but you know they have potential to get slipstream. But on the good side, JJ doesn't have anybody around him, so he doesn't have to worry about dirty air, anything like that. But enough yapping. Let's see where JJ Hudson's gonna go for his final Q3 run. He's gonna go to P2. Unfortunately, I mean it's good. It's good. Never mind. Not unfortunately, but like I was hoping for provisional pole. Matty, I don't think he's going to provisional pole because apparently he's only 20 seconds quicker on his personal best in the second sector, and he's gonna go up to P6. Alright, these guys now, they are playing the slipstream game. I mean, again, Honey Badger's getting slipstream. And a little Hell Driver up to P6. Right behind him, Honey Badger. Not Honey Badger. Pallison. Pallison into the pits? Yo. GG's. Honey Badger? Potential pole position here? Hold up. Hold up. Oh, no, P7. But there's a chance. There's a chance. Devils? Nope. Okay, Son Keppa. I mean, Burrows. Oh, invalidated. Come on, Son Keppa, come on. Ah! Not good enough. Come on, Tornado. Into the wall, what the frick? Ah! And it's chaos on the main straight at the end of their runs. I don't think that affected their actual times, but that's interesting. It's quite shaky in there. We're getting the porpoising back, you know. 2020 peak 2022 porpoising. Pallison into the pits, like literally risking it all for absolutely no reason. I don't know if he invalidated. I don't think so, but still gets pole. So as everybody in the paddock pretty much expected, Pallison the fastest on track for qualifying with pole position for the penultimate race at China. Right behind him, Tornado Kane, not even in the championship battle. And JJ Hudson, and Son Keppa, and RK7, and Burl, and Helldriver, and then his championship rival and teammate, Honey Badger, only in P8. Pavlison is having a great time because it's looking like he's going to extend the hell out of his championship lead this weekend. Tonight, you know, like all his rivals are either one of them's not here, the other three didn't qualify the best that they could. It's going to be interesting. No rain so far, for the start at least. Let's see if anybody's going to ready up early. I doubt it, but maybe. You know, there's a chance. Ready up at 21:01. Okay. Alright, bro. Don't press, you melts, Cam McKenzie says in the race paddock. Man, I want to go on those zip lines. They look fun. Why don't I get a free ride on them? Are we ready for the penultimate race at China? You know, because I have been thinking about this race all week. And this championship, literally all week. I'm at school, I'm at home, I'm just thinking, oh, that battle is going to be so interesting. So far, it's not as interesting as I thought, but it's not over yet, you know. It's not over, because, you know, there's still a chance for everybody. We still got a whole race ahead of ourselves, a whole 28 laps. You know, Adam in the back, he might be able to do some magical non-Ferrari strategy and, you know, take a podium, you know. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. And that's just the beauty of F1. You know, anything's possible. We can have Adam freaking fly to the lead of the race somehow. I don't even know. Pavlison might just bang it into a wall. He might get rear-ended into turn one. Like, you know, he might get hit with the torpedo. You know, like, anything's possible. You know, so I know I'm saying all this, and if I get a really boring race, you know, I'm just gonna rage. I'm gonna rage quit. But I believe in the T2 race paddock. I believe in the T2 drivers to give me pure entertainment tonight for the penultimate race. I know them. I know you guys can do it. You know, Hell Driver, Pavlison, Honey Badger, Adam, you know, all of y'all, bro. WL9, you know, anybody can just, like, I know you guys know how to give me entertainment. Ravi, bro, why you rage quitting, gang? It was just one bad qualifying, bro. Like, calm down. Like, you know, I get it, but like, no need to do all that, bro. Take a chill pill. You know, if you're mad, sit down, relax, get some popcorn and chips, watch your favorite movie or something. Let that rage out. You know, just because you always got to let it out some way. So, you know, just take a break, bro. Then a few hours later, then come back to this and be like, oh, okay, I think maybe I should race, you know, something like that. Don't give up yet. I get it. I'm not you. In the end of the day, Ravi, you have free will. You can do whatever the hell you want. But I'm just saying, you know, I think you should. I'm suggesting. Do whatever you want, you know, it's up to you. But I'm just suggesting, given my 2 cents, as they say, maybe 2 pounds. But yeah, if you're gonna race, oh yeah, he's gonna race. You said you're gonna race today, so okay. Just please don't. I get it, you're already mad. All right, if somebody just rear ends you or something or breaks your wing, and you really want to let out rage, just go in the pits and retire. You know, you don't gotta send a Daniel Kvyat torpedo into turn 1. I mean, I know the feeling. Just at least for the race, you know, take a little chill pill for the race. You know, if you want to retire after, you do you. But you know, it's all up to you. But I'm just saying. Everybody's being such good boys and waiting for that little listening to their daddy admins with that time limit to not ready up. Which I respect it. You know, fair play. But it is 21:01. Yep, and we're starting our formation lap here at the penultimate race of the season in the Chinese Grand Prix. Yeah. Ooh. Can somebody kill each other in the formation? I'm joking. I think the back of the grid is still recharging their turbos there. Yeah, that's why they're there. Hell Driver, RK7 having a little contact, I think, in the formation lap, resetting to their grid spots, unfortunately. Yeah, boys. I've been waiting for this all week. Well, like, let's do this. Let's get it. Oh, baby. Yo! Holy crap. Oh, who's that Alpine? I think that's Solo, right? Who else could it be? It could have been Tornado. No, I think it's... Yeah, Tornado, actually. Whatever Alpine that was, bro, barely avoided that. Almost rear-ended, I forgot who he even was. Oh! Man, I swear these camera angles, man, they're getting me. Because I swear WL9 almost rear-ended Alpine, bro. I think... I might be blind, bro, but I'm seeing stuff, man. I swear to God. Everybody's getting so close. Like, calm down, guys. No need to be, like, right kissing each other, you know, just a formation. Possible strategies. Oh, thank you for reminding me to check my paid strategies that I paid for legally, you know. I used to pirate strategies like a bad person, but now I'm a good guy. I bought them. I'm such a good man. So let's see what the strategy for China is. So, medium to hard, your first option. Your second option, hard to medium. Obviously, there's more, but these are the optimal options. If you're doing a medium to hard, you're going to want to start... you're going to want to pit lap 8 to 12. And if you're doing a hard to medium, you're going to want to pit around lap 15 to lap 19. Now, let's see what tires they're on, because I completely forgot to check that. Everybody bumping into the back of each other. Right? Yep. Yeah, it's not good. Our race leader is starting on the hard tires. The only... Actually, and RK7, and Hell Driver, and Solo, and... Yeah, list goes on and on. But it's going to be interesting, though. Will Pavlison be able to manage that start? with the guys on faster tires behind him. 0.0 laps, so just, yeah. Pit stop lost time 22.5 seconds. I'll try to keep that in mind. 22.5 seconds. All right, let's get it started for the penultimate race of TTRL Season 3. Oh god, change that. All right, 5 lights and away we go. Coming into turn 1 here, Pavlison getting a good start. Oh boy, not into turn 1. Everybody's alive so far. Okay. Alright, very close, but everybody's alive, and that's Funny Wave Band. Or, I don't even... Oh, God. Why am I looking at Funny Wave Band? Whoopsie daisy. Oh, my God. Oh, up, and that's the Hell Driver and Richie going into... man, I don't even know. Hell Driver and Maddie? I think Hell Driver and Maddie going into the wall there together. Oh, side by side, Pavlison with Tornado, but, you know, Pavlison, he got the pace. He might be on the slower tires, but he has the pace. He's going to be ahead. You know, he's gonna try his hardest to stay ahead for as long as he can. I missed that. Also, we have one more guy dropping down the grid. I think that was Sevi Jr. Oh, JJ almost sending a dive bomb there. But, you know, oh, this might be potential safety car. Somebody's dropping down the order. That's Sevi Jr. there, down to last place, going off track, though. I don't think he died, just off track. Pavlison, he's defending for his life. He has Tornado right behind him on the fresh mediums. You know, DRS is about to come. Another yellow flag in the back of the grid there between, I think, the 2 Ferraris. Pavlison, obviously, with the fastest lap of the race so far, using his battery to try to defend against Tornado on the fresher medium tires. Through turn 1 spiral, Tornado, is he going to send it? Is he going to send it? Nope. Not yet, not yet. JJ trying to stay with the pack, or else he's going to have a DRS train right behind him. So I think the people that died already died. So we got past lap 1, thankfully. A few people did not make it, sadly. I mean, did not have the best lap 1. They all made it, but I think we're seeing Pavlison start to, you know, let the gap start to get a little bit of a gap, but it's all on the straight, the back straight. That's the most important straight right there. Oh, and it's freaking Tornado right into the wall there, losing traction out of that corner, and that's great for Pavlison. He's probably cheering right now because that's exactly what he wanted. The one guy that was on his bum to throw himself straight into the barriers. Unfortunate there. As you know, he already pretty much almost has a 1 second gap to JJ. Pavlison is very happy. He's definitely very happy now to have the threat neutralized, especially in a, you know, self-neutralizing way. Nobody was harmed except the guy, you know. But where even is he? Oh my God, we got wing damage. Coming into the penultimate corner here for the midfield. That's a Sauber of Cam McKenzie losing a lot of pace, a lot of speed. Oh my God, everybody's going wide in that final corner. For the back of the grid, Maddie with the fastest lap. Tornado into the pits, obviously to repair his wing damage. I mean, it's pretty tight for the back, you know, but they're gonna keep breaking each other's wings, to be honest. So, all right, Tornado coming into the pit box now. Let's watch this. I barely watch pit stops. Oh, I missed it. Okay, Adam's pitting for some reason. Wing damage, maybe. No, bro, Adam, actually, bro. This is a sad start to his race. I just want to watch this. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm missing all the action, but I just have to watch this. Oh, wow. Okay, he changed his wing. Pavlison still leading. JJ is starting to catch up a little bit. You know, now there's starting to be a pretty big DRS train for the top guys. Doom, 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 ding, doom, 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 doom. Let's see if anybody's gonna get any passes here in the back straight. I really think so. DRS now activated. JJ, is he gonna push it into the penultimate corner? Nope, not yet. Oh boy, Son Kepa getting really close to the back of JJ right there. But the battle's not over yet. Everybody's trying, everybody behind Pavlison is trying their hardest to try to catch Pavlison, the fastest driver on track, you know, with this chance they have, because they know if they leave this, if they try to pass him later on, it's probably not going to work out. As JJ Hudson and Son Kappa battle out, Son Kappa barely taking second there, then losing it right away coming into the exit of that corner there. The grid is still very tight, really close together. Really nice to see here. Oh man, Son Kappa really wants to try to catch Pavlison because he thinks he's faster. He thinks he can catch Pavlison way quicker than JJ can. You know, that's probably what's going through his mind. Burl in P4, Burl the terrorist. Okay, you deserve it, bro. I'm not being mean. It's just the facts. Okay, Burl. Don't take it in a bad way. You know, it's just, you know, Burl from Al Markidis, bro. Like, it's just the story writes itself. So Honey Badger, I think he's only moved up one position really. Funny Wayband dropping a little bit there. Boop, boop. Oh, everybody's on the straight, and I didn't even notice. JJ, nope, not yet. Oh my God, JJ just losing a little bit of traction at least. Coming out of the penultimate corner there. As we see, I think Funny Waveband, something happened to him. Little incident in the back of the grid there. Between these dudes right here. Not too sure what happened to them. Cam McKenzie, is he going to send the move into turn one? No, he won't. Probably going to wait for the straight. Doesn't have the speed to do it yet. As Maximo comes into the pits, pitting really early for the, I think, he's changing his wing. I think he's going on another set of hards. Adam in dead last, but he does have clean air, so I guess you can take that. Oh my God, Burl, man. I'm just seeing Burl. I don't know, man. I don't have a really good feeling about Burl, guys. Alright. Okay. It's just playing, man. It's just I can't hold it back. Son Kappa starting to lose speed from the top two. As RK7 really wants to send a move on Burl, but he just can't. Alright. Oh, 3 wide. Coming into the penultimate corner here. A lot of stuff going on in the midfield. I'm sorry, guys. It's really hard to keep up with, like, 16 people that are right next to each other. And that's a Red Bull. No, not a Red Bull. V Carbasevi Jr. losing control, I think, and going off. But, you know, JJ's getting close, Son Kappa's getting close, you know, everybody's getting closer and closer, surprisingly. What that does mean is we're going to get a lot of dirty air, which equals a lot of high tire wear. You know, that obviously applies to everybody except Pavlison and Adam, because, I mean, there's obviously some other guys probably that have clean air, but not many guys that have clean air here in China. And I tried to find the corner names for China, but genuinely, I just can't find corner names. Funny Wayband going off the track there, losing a lot of time from that. But as I was saying, I was trying to find a track map that said the names of these corners for the Shanghai International Circuit, but I couldn't find it. They were just all turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Like, bro, give me a name, you know, give me like I don't even know. Anything I say will be racist, so I won't say anything. But like, give me something good, you know. Like, why we have turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, like say turn 1, Kivyat corner, you know, like something like that. JJ really getting that speed with the power of DRS. Alright, get out of here. Come on, Burl. Come on, Burl. I know you want to do it. I know you just want to send it right into the inside, like the Daniel Kvyat torpedo. Come on, come on. I know you want to do it. القول قول الصوارم كي تسترد No on, man. You only play when I'm not looking at you, huh? You only do those little moves. I see another yellow flag as, who is that? Sevi Jr. going off again. Bro, you're on hards. You shouldn't be struggling that much. But, bro, the top, what is this? The top 6 really close together, as well as a P9 down to, like, P14. So we got, like, 2 really big DRS packs. Funny Waveband coming into the pits, probably because of that wing damage. Adam passing Funny Waveband on the straight there. Maximo with the fastest lap of the race so far. Pavlson starting to build a gap on the guys behind, which is exactly what he should be doing, Burl, come on, man. Activate El Mercadis. Power up. Come on, man. I love the, like, it's cool how the car sounds when they come out that corner. A little shaky. Sevi Jr. retiring in the pits after spinning out twice. I would do the same, to be honest. Son Kepa still... He was coming in hot, to be honest. Burl was coming in hot. I can't lie. So that's our first guy out of the race. At least not from a crash. So you have a yellow... Oh, that's still the same yellow flag. Wait, we didn't get a penalty. Saw and kept passing JJ Hudson. Burl sending it. Oh yeah, that was a clean, not gonna lie. Like, I can't call that a terrorist move. That was too clean. Okay, Burl, that's not you. I know it's not you, Burl. It's some fake guy. It's somebody different behind that wheel. I know Burl wouldn't send such a clean move like that. I'm joking, kind of. But Pavlison, now he has Sonkepa behind him. But after what? After a few laps, now the gap's gotten bigger. Now it's going to be harder for Sonkepa on those. Now his tires are older. It's going to be harder for him to catch up to Pavlison. There's another yellow flag. There's Cam McKenzie is also lost control in that corner. I think like literally 3 other people lost control in that same corner. Skill issue. Okay, I'm joking, but I'm kind of not. But I kind of am. I can't lie. But it's gonna be interesting here on the main straight between Burl and Sonkepa. Burl's using his battery now. He's about to get that DRS. It's gonna be a clean overtake on the straight, but will Sonkepa fight back with the power of late braking? Come on. Send it, Salt. Like, cleanly, obviously. Oh my god. Also RK7 and JJ exchanging positions there. As we're starting to see the DRS pack kind of split up a little bit. Oh, a lot of wheel spin there. Saw in Kepa and JJ Hudson pitting. What tires are they on? They're on the mediums. Yes, on the mediums. Okay, let's take a look at position changes so far in this race. So, the guy with the most position gains is going to go to Forrestal. 14 positions. I don't know what I missed, but he survived the interesting midfield and the back of the field and lap 1. And I think that's why he's up there. Which, congrats to him, it's good on him. Cam McKenzie also into the pits now. Who's lost positions? Okay, enough yapping about goofy stuff. Let's look at the tires. I think the pit window is about to open for the guys on the mediums. Should be lap 9 to lap something, right? Lap 8 to lap 12. So we're gonna see a few more guys on the medium start to pit. Pavlison has had clean air pretty much the whole race, and he kind of still does. Burl now has the older tires. He's gonna start to struggle a little bit. Not the older, but the more worn out tires. He should start to struggle a little bit now, as we're gonna see a few people, I think, come into the pits on the to change from the mediums to the hards, most likely. So let's see who's gonna pit. Come on, guys, don't prove me wrong. Okay, we do see some people come into pits. Also, Ferrari having a little bit of fun with that Alpine or Williams or something. Our first penalty of the session goes to Richie for corner cutting type sheesh. Devils into the pits, also on the mediums. Yeah. So we'll just keep watching as the people start to pit. Burrow though, funny wave band with the second penalty of the session. Also a 3-second track limit penalty. Somebody just send an outrageous move, por favor. I'm joking, kind of. But Ravi Spaghetti though, you know, he had a horrible Q1, but he's P8 right now, and he's on the hards. So if he can pull off the one stop in a good way, he could be in the nice part of the points. You know, what was I gonna look for? Position changes. Give me it. Position changes. Ravi Spaghetti 9 up 9 positions. That's great. That's good for him. Honey Badger also moving up a little bit, but mostly because Son, Keppa, and JJ pitted ahead of him. Burles on RK7. He wanted to send it, but he just couldn't. As we have, I think, Funny Wave Band retiring in the pits. Anybody gonna pit this lap? I don't. Maybe in the midfield, but not from the front. Burtle's really eager to send that move on RK7. RK7 passed him, and then he tried to go back for him. Let's see if that's going to work out. You know, because RK7, he wants to catch up to Pavlison. Son Keppa with the fastest lap of the race so far on the hard tires. But I gotta say, the guys on mediums are doing pretty good with tire management. Because usually these strategies that I mentioned are challenging to do, or not the easiest. Maximo with the 3-second. So lap 8 to 12, when the guys on the medium should pit. Well, guys on the hards should be able to stay out maybe 8 more laps around. Honey Badger is on the mediums, which are starting to get really worn out by now. So he's going to use his battery. I don't even think he needs DRS, but he'll get it either way. And solo right past second place in the championship, Honey Badger. Yeah, I think that move's already done. Let's look at the top 3 though. They should be having a good battle. Oh, Pavlison though. RK7 is right on the tail of Pavlison, and the problem for Pavlison is RK7 is not on the mediums. He's not supposed to pit soon. He's also on the hards, so he's gonna be there for a few more laps. So Pavlison should start getting scared, or be concerned at least a little bit. My screen is bugging. Keeps going black. Okay, bro. It's just bugging. So RK7, kind of getting far away from Burl now. I mean, actually, no, they're still pretty close, but he's starting to get a little bit farther away from him. Should be interesting on the back straight. Are we going to see RK7 send a move onto Pavlison into the penultimate corner? Let's see. So we have a yellow flag there between the Ferrari, I think, of WL9 and an Alpine of, not an Alpine, a Williams of Devils. Okay, oh, I missed it. RK7 passes Pavlison. As we see, I think that's a Williams going off track. That's Devils on 2-lap-old hards. Oh, yep. This is like the corner that takes out everybody, to be honest. Absolutely wheel spin maxing there. But I mean, you do you, bro. But RK7 though, he just waited for the right moment. He gave it his all, and he passed Pavlison. So, Honey Badger and, Adam and uh, Ravi Spaghetti, they're going to be praying and hoping that RK7 keeps the lead of the race and keeps holding back Pavlison. Because, Pavlison is the championship leader. They're going to want Pavlison to get as little points as he can, obviously. Especially with the Constructors title already pretty much secured for Aston. Honey Badger and Pavlison have, no reason to not go all out for this title fight. They don't really have a Constructors to worry about. It's just Honey Badger versus Pavlison. Shouldn't be any papaya rules here. But I'm surprised though. Guys on the only guy on the mediums to stay out this long is Burl. Surprisingly, but he isn't really falling off too much, to be honest. Which obviously he is starting to actually fall out of DRS. Between DRS for Pavlison, the DRS of Pavlison. Okay. As Adam pits again after 11 laps on the medium tires onto the hards. He can probably do the rest of the race, especially with that clean air that he's gonna have right now. As Hell Driver passes Burrow because Burrow's now heading into the pits for the hard tires. He should easily be able to pull off this one stop. Now, pretty much everybody else is on hards, and who's that spinning? Devil's spinning again. Honey Badger with the fastest lap though. 9-9. Bro, what is Devil's doing? Stops. Yeah, just focus on that. That's all I really need. Adam has done 3 pit stops already. Nice. Devil's struggling with grip. I mean, his hard tires aren't even that old, to be honest. Yeah, probably just got a lot of flat spotted his tires a lot. As the race is starting to get a little bit more boring now, with the people trying to, the guys on hards trying to maximize how long they can stay out, and the guys on the fresh tires still have a few more laps until they start to catch up. As Devils, I think, spins out again. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll just put in the pits and retire at that point, but it's up to him. Adam's about to get... No, doesn't make sense. That's not Adam. Can't be. How's he already getting lapped? He's only 31 seconds behind. Oh, that's behind the guy ahead. Yeah, behind the race leader, he's 1 minute and 34. Oh, okay. As we see, I think, Ravi Spaghetti going into the pits. I'm not sure. No. Just, I don't know. Son Keppel's on the fresher tires. Okay, but the back of the field, though, is... Not the back, the midfield is starting to get really close together now. Really jumbled up between Maddie, Burl, Forrestal, and Honey Badger. Yeah. Basically all 4 of them. They should have some fun on the back straight with DRS and the slipstream. But let's see what happens. RK7 passing Devils already, as Maddie loses 2 positions in like 1 corner. That's not great. Honey Badger's trying to pass Maddie so he can get closer to the guys ahead in the DRS train. But Burl, don't tell me the Williams spun out again, bro. Okay, yeah. Devil's just rage baiting at this point, bro. Alright, now we're on the straight here. Honey Badger, he's gonna send the move onto Maddie, and he gets it done as our not race leaders, but Pavlison into the pits, Son Kepa into the pits. And that means he's doing a 2-stop for some reason. Pavlison onto the mediums, also Hell Driver onto the mediums. They are pitting pretty damn early for the 1-stop, but it, actually, never mind. Why is everybody just stopped on the straight? That Ferrari and that Ferrari's like, man, yeah, he spun out. Ravi Spaghetti spun out on his brand new mediums. Why is he going from medium to medium? Like, Ravi, bro, just do the 1-stop. Go on the hards. You'd have easily been able to have a good result from that. But I don't know. You do you. So still, these guys are pretty close together, as Burl has pretty much caught up to Richie now. So let me see what that strategy for the hards was. No, it's lap 15 to lap 19. I mixed it up. Yeah, so yeah, where Pavlison didn't really pit early, but he does have his teammate ahead of him. I don't think Honey Badger's even gonna try to help him out, because they have a pretty, important title fight on the line. I think they might be helping each other out, I'm not gonna lie. As Burl, trying to get past, okay, RK7 now into the pits, so, wait, but, I swear Sonic kept pitted. Okay, he didn't pit. Game's just lying to me, but he's gonna have to pit. I mean, he's on 8-lap hold hards already. He's gonna have to go another 11 laps, so 19 laps on the hards. It is possible. Okay, I just checked, but him and JJ are doing the same thing. But the gap from them to the guys on the 1-stop, the first guy on the 1-stop, which is Burl, it's not enough. So they should just do a 2-stop. I think that'll be better than trying to stay out and lose a lot of positions at the end. Richie, though, he is still on the hards, as well as Tornado. But Tornado did not start on the hards. Richie, I think he started on the hards. Actually, no. Actually, how do I check? Oh yeah, pits. Pit. Yeah, Richie did not pit. Tornado did pit. As we see Forrestal get past Honey Badger. Pavlison getting past Richie on the Richie, who's on the 16-lap old hards. So now Pavlison's gonna want to, really catch up, because obviously Solid Keppa and JJ are most likely gonna pit, or if they try to stay out, they're gonna lose a lot of time. As I say that, Solid Keppa into the pits now, also JJ Hudson into the pits. So now Pavlison just has to get past Burl and stay in the lead of the race, and he wins it. Hell Driver with the fastest lap on the race on the medium tires. So Pavlison starting to close the gap on Burl, but Burl's on the hards this time, and Pavlison's on the better, faster tires. So should be pretty easy for Pavlison to get past. As you see, yellow flag there. Not too sure what happened, but it is insanely close back here in the midfield. As you see, Ravi Spaghetti trying to make up positions after, what did he do? I think he spun out or he pitted again. I forgot, but after something. Also, what did they have? Saw and Keppa on the fresh hards, getting past Tornado. Now, Ravi Spaghetti, his tires are how old? 2 laps, yeah, so he just pitted. So his tires should be pretty optimal temperature right now. So he should be able to defend for a little bit. As we see, again, Devil's going off the track. No, okay, this time it's somebody different. Hell Driver, the guy who just got the fastest lap, going off the track. Devil's retired. Thank you, Raul. Saving us from a trillion useless yellow flags. Honey Badger getting past Forrestal now. This is interesting. Okay, because if you look, okay, one of the championship contenders, Adam, is having a horrible race. Ravi Spaghetti is having a less horrible race. But the top two, you know, the main championship rivals now, Pallison and Honey Badger, they're both in the top 5. Obviously, Pallison, most likely, you know, he has the win in the bag. So Honey Badger, he's gonna have to. He started like P9, but no. You know what? Honey Badger's already on 7 lap. No, it's 7 laps. He has how many? Like 9 laps to go. So he'll finish on 16 lap old hards, which will be kind of bad for the last 2 laps ish, but he should be able to pull it off. If he pits, then yeah, he just sold. So all the choices for him are not great. RK7 now starting to catch up to the top 2. He's either gonna get past Pavlison pretty quick and go straight for Burl, or he's gonna make himself and Pavlison gets he's basically gonna slow each other down and have Burl fly away, or we get a mix of both and they all stay right next to each other and the gaps just get smaller and it's a 3-way battle for the win. But you know, RK7 is on 1 lap newer tires than Pavlison. Burl's on the hardest compound and the oldest tires for the top 3. So let's see, when are we gonna get those moves done? Also, Forrest still trying to catch back up to Honey Badger. So if they fight, that's gonna not be good for Honey Badger's tire wear, and he's probably gonna have to do a 2-stop because of that, or pit again. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's doing a 1-stop so far. Sonkep is starting to get caught by Ravi Spaghetti. Actually, more like Ravi Spaghetti is starting to fall off a little bit. Fastest lap of the race so far, Richie now. JJ's trying to catch up to the DRS train ahead, but also has Hell Driver that spun, I think, a lap ago, trying to catch up as well. They should help each other out. As Burl now has guys right behind him. Pallison and RK7 right behind him. They want the win of the race. So let's see. It's just getting closer and closer, but we can see Honey Badger in the background though of these top 3. But Honey Badger is also getting hunted down by Forrestal, so they can DRS swap and get up to the top 3, or they can just harm each other and nobody gets up to the top 3. Up to them. But why is the camera like this, bro? Pallison, is he gonna send it? No. Oh, actually, kind of. He almost sends it on exit. Okay, this tire thing's taking up too much space now. Oh, not a penalty, but that did lose RK7 some time there. As you can see, Honey Badger in the background defending against Forrestal. As we near the end of this race, almost, we got around 8 laps to go. Like a little less than 1/3 of the race left, but you know, everybody's for the most part has pitted. Also, obviously, Honey Badger might pit again. Some others might pit again, but for the most of the grid, everybody's done with their pit stops. So this will be their final true position. So there's everything to fight for. Grid is pretty patchy. Have a lot of mini DRS training. Actually, no, it's pretty split up, to be honest. But Burl, you know, he's on the harder compound, on the harder tires. You know, will he be able to? How long will he be able to hold back on Pavlison and RK7? He's using his battery, but Pavlison's gonna have the DRS open as well as RK7. But none of them are going to get close enough in time. I see Honey Badger in the background. Looks like he might get passed by Forrestal into the braking zone. Forrestal doesn't want to send the dive bomb. So RK7, you know, now he has DRS again. Forgot about this DRS zone. Pallison's out of battery. RK7's going to send it down into turn 1 on the inside. To try to keep it clean through the hairpin. Oh, whoops. Oh, Patterson gets the position back so far. Not for long. RK7 has a better exit. They almost knock each other out as they tap wheels. Oh, as they're both fighting each other out of every single corner exit now. But Patterson has the better line through the fast turn, but he gets a snap. He just gets a snap of oversteer or something right there. And RK7 gets past for now. So now Patterson, he has a little bit, not Honey Badger, but you know, Patterson does have more battery than RK7. He will get the DRS down the back straight, but Burl is using his battery a lot. He wants to benefit from them fighting. It doesn't look like he'll benefit much. Patterson's really far behind RK7. He can't send the move yet. So Patterson, is anybody gonna send a move into turn 1 with the DRS on the main straight now? Let's see. He doesn't have the greatest corner entry there. He does still have the DRS, but Patterson is starting to fall off now. His teammate is pretty behind. I see the Sauber of Cam McKenzie losing control there, and one of the fast turns here. RK7, he's really eager to get that position swap on Burl. Basically, his plan is pass Burl as soon as I can, and have Burl and Patterson fight, while I benefit from the clean air and them fighting. So Maximo gets a 3-second penalty. It's going to be interesting as we get into the back straight DRS. Let's see if anything's going to happen. As for Estel, also starting to catch up to Honey Badger a little bit more. Maddie barely had a DRS of WL9 there. Now he's in DRS. Wow, it's really tight between the midfield right there. I have to watch that, but first, obviously. Okay, nothing's going to happen for the top 3. RK7 cannot send the move yet. If he breaks really late, nah, didn't break late enough. Now, here in the midfield, Honey Badger is going to get passed finally by Forrestal pretty easily before the braking zone. Gets past. Slime Keppa trying to defend from Solo there as well in the back, but RK7 now, he's out of battery. He had the DRS, but he was just out of battery. He could not send the move onto Burl into turn 1 yet, as he gets close to the hairpin, but it's all about the exit. Let's see if he gets a good exit. Not getting a great one with Honey Badger right next to him, making him have to focus a little bit more on the inside there. Does slow him down a little bit. RK7 locking up decent amount to that turn, into that corner. You know, the 3 of them battling for the win. Burl pretty much defending. RK7 and Patterson fighting each other, but also trying to get into P1. Also, right behind them, not right behind them, but behind them, we do have these 4 right here battling it out. Forrestal, Honey Badger, Salt and Keppa, and Solo. It's quite nice to see a lot of people battling out on track at the same time. As we're starting to near the end of this race, you know, the tire wear, you know, if you want to send a move, now's the time. Your tires are not going to get any easier as time goes by. As Cam McKenzie retires in the pit lane. So, Patterson really close, but not enough. What about here? Slime Keppa. Oh my god, Patterson's going to send the move down the inside. Is he going to be ahead? Is he going to be ahead? Oh, yes, he will. Also, Slime Keppa getting past Forrestal at the same time. Very beautiful job there by Patterson. But Slime Keppa, he's going to have the DRS on the main straight. He does have the battery as well. He's going to get ahead of Patterson. Oh, banging wheels there between Forrestal and Honey Badger into the braking zone as Honey Badger pushes him wide. As Ken McKenzie leaves the session, back at it now. Salt and Keppa still ahead of Honey Badger, but unfortunately Forrestal losing a lot of positions nearing the end of this race. RK7 struggling a little bit, having a little bit of a snap there. Now onto the back straight. He's gonna have Pallison right on his tail, but not close enough. But he might be able to catch Burrow. He's gonna send it along the outside, maybe to the inside. Burrow has a big lock up there. He's gonna get ahead on the exit, maybe. But don't worry, we have a DRS zone right ahead onto the main straight now. But how much battery does Burrow have? He does have more battery. RK7 gets a not the greatest exit there. And he's already out of battery. Gonna have to wait till the back straight again. Also, he does have Pallison right behind him. They both have relatively the same battery. Ravi Spaghetti, one of our championship contenders, getting a 3-second penalty, making his bad race even worse. But let's look a little bit behind them. The midfield here, no position changes there. Ravi Spaghetti and JJ is starting to catch Ravi Spaghetti. We do see a few people pit in the back of the grid. Maddie also defending against WL9. Hell Driver into the pits, Maximo into the pits. Adam, just very lonely race for him. You know, can Burrow defend? Can Burrow defend just 2 more laps to get the win? Or can RK7 steal the win right at the end? You know, the gaps are getting smaller. Time is starting to run out. You know, the gaps are actually getting a little bigger, a little smaller. It's changing a lot. I think what Pallison should be doing right now is try to keep up, save his battery a little bit as well. So for the final lap, he can just full send it, use a lot of battery. Because RK7, he's not focused on saving it for the end. He wants to get the move done as soon as he can. Burrow, though, he is using a lot of his battery, but he does still have more battery than RK7. So will Burrow be able to just defend just long enough to keep the lead of the race as Honey Badger gets past Solo? I guess they probably were side by side or something. Let's see. Oh, they are pretty close at the end of the hairpin here. Solo, he has a little bit of a snap. He doesn't get a better exit. He does have the battery though. He's gonna save it for the straight pretty much. Wow. There's 4 people up here now. Wait, oh, that's the lapped car of Adam again. Fortunate. He's getting lapped by his championship rival. Not the greatest looks to have. We're on the second last lap now. Pallison, he's starting to lose pace, but now it's just, never mind. Pallison is, but Burrow still doesn't have that much battery, but RK7 has less. Coming into the final lap of the race now, we still have a 3-way battle for the win. RK7 still has less battery than Burrow on the DRS straights. Pavlison's starting to fall off, getting passed by the lapped car of Adam. And then Adam goes wide and he gets the position back. Interesting. But not looking great for Pavlison as he is starting to fall out of DRS. Solo also passing Honey Badger, but you know the real thing here is RK7 versus Burl. The problem is RK7, he's using too much of his battery. Burl's not using as much. So unless Burl snaps or something or loses traction, Burl got the win. You know, it's just RK7 is not doing good with his battery management at all. As Maximo gets the fastest lap of the race, going onto the softs at the end to take the fastest lap from his rivals. Nope, Helldriver's like, bruh, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna be better than you. So Helldriver gets the fastest lap of the race. Coming into the second last DRS zone of the race. It's RK7's out of battery. Palison's out of battery. Burl, not as much out of battery as them. Honey Badger getting that position back just at the end of the race, but only one man can cross the line in first, and it's going to be Burl. With great tire management, great defense, he wins the race. Right behind him, RK7, and the guy who everybody thought would win finishes right at the back of the podium. Pavlison P3, Sawton Keppa, great race, P4. 10-second penalty for Solo for some reason. Honey Badger, not too bad, P5. Ravi Spaghetti finishing it P8. Not great, not horrible. Yeah. Solo getting, I don't even know what's going on with the penalties. But overall, this wasn't the greatest race for any of the championship contenders. You know, Pallison and Honey Badger both did decent. Not their best, but they did decent. Ravi Spaghetti did worse, but like decently bad. Adam, not very great. Azaman didn't even show up, but to be honest, he hasn't even lose so much from not showing up, because all of his championship rivals kind of fumbled it. Oh, that's our podium for the penultimate race of the season. Driver of the day for Restel. Fastest lap goes to Helldriver. Race winner, Burl. Our cleanest driver, RK7. It's gonna be interesting. I'm quite, you know, I don't know. I want to see those races. I want to see those championship. What the championship's gonna look like coming into the season finale. But you know, well, it was a decently good race from all of you guys. I'll see y'all next time for the season finale next Sunday. Hopefully, you know, it'll be a little bit more action packed, a few more overtakes, and yeah, that's it. See y'all.